I think an entrepreneur is someone who is comfortable with risk. They see opportunity where most people see problems.
When you think about an entrepreneur develops something from nothing. So they see a need. It isn't always totally a new idea. It could just be an improvement on a new idea. But what it does is it creates jobs. To me, that's the key, is creating jobs.
The backbone of our community is entrepreneurship. Not just the local community, but of everyone needs someplace to go to work.
Fort Collins is the perfect blend of a great entrepreneurial environment, a great place to raise a family, and just natural beauty that you can't beat. The secret's out. People want to be in northern Colorado. It's projected to be one of the largest growth areas in the country over the course of the next 20 years. And so to provide the economic base that will provide the jobs for that additional growth is a big part of why we do what we do. Fort Collins is the best place that I've ever found to do this kind of work.
We are entrepreneurs. We invest in small businesses, and we actively try to grow those small businesses. Through Blue Ocean Enterprises, we also have a staff of professional services that provide a lot of the back office support and infrastructure. We know how to build the systems that run a business, and Blue Ocean Enterprises has those talented people. And we think the best thing we can do is be successful entrepreneurs as best we can and support the environment so that it creates the best opportunity for other people to be just as successful in their business ventures.
We're always looking for new entrepreneurs in the community, people that we can get behind and invest in. Not only through resources, but also through time and mentoring those people. One of the things that we've done that's very unique from an entrepreneurial perspective is the Blue Ocean Enterprises Challenge.
The CSU Blue Ocean Enterprises Challenge has three main goals. The first one is to celebrate entrepreneurs and innovation. The second goal is to provide a transformative educational experience that will help any one of our businesses that are competing improve their business. And then finally, our third goal is to showcase the great entrepreneurial ecosystem that we have in northern Colorado.
The real value of a competition like that is the experience the entrepreneurs have working with each other and working with the experts that they get to meet. Yeah, I think one of the most exciting things about what's happening in Fort Collins right now is that the landscape is changing for the support of entrepreneurs and innovation.
The leveraging impact that a successful entrepreneur with their business growing can have on a community is it's incredible.
When they started Otter, Otter came out of manufacturing, which was located down on Link Lane, and we moved to Old Town back in 2002. And Otter grew and grew to a point where I, as an entrepreneur, was ready to turn it over to an operational person, and we have a great operational president right now, Pete Langren. But it's allowed me to go out and do other endeavors here in Fort Collins, some of which being, investing in things like Galvanized, which is going in down on Lincoln.
Galvanized is an entrepreneurial educational ecosystem. We started in Denver, and we have quickly grown to 4 campuses between here in Colorado and California. We have a Seattle campus coming online next month, and then Fort Collins will be our 5th open campus here when it opens August 1st. We are a place where entrepreneurs and people that are interested in learning and developing skills come together to better themselves in a more accelerated fashion.
It's going to be a great complement, I think, to Innosphere, which is more of a traditional incubator and really focuses on bringing companies in and getting them from concept to scale, where they're out and they're commercially viable. An accelerator like Galvanize is more about helping someone to take an idea off the bench or their garage and get it to a place that they could start to enter an incubation program. So in my mind, great complement there.
For me, that's a great investment in the entrepreneurial community, and there's other things we have in the works down the road that will help entrepreneurs, as well as small businesses we've invested in, and then we've got the distillery that'll be starting up down on Linden as well.
Add to that some of the things that CSU has going through the Powerhouse, and they've got a portion of their new building that just opened up that's going to be for incubator companies, and they have a partnership with Innosphere. And then you have the Research Innovation Center out on the Foothills campus of CSU as well, that's tied to their pharma labs and CDC out there. And so what we really have is we have a diverse array of opportunities for entrepreneurs and innovators to find a home within the community. So I think that's what's pretty exciting right now in Fort Collins, is that landscape is changing and maturing.
I think in the next 10 to 15 years, business education is going to be even more important, and the work that we're doing at the Institute for Entrepreneurship will benefit from additional partnerships with entrepreneurs, startups, and even corporations that want to inject that entrepreneurial mindset into their daily operations or their strategic thought processes. And so I think that CSU, the College of Business, and the Institute of Entrepreneurship are uniquely positioned to be able to help them with that.
Most people work for smaller privately held companies, and the more we can create an environment where those companies can be born, thrive, and exist in a way that's beneficial for the community, it helps out everybody. It's kind of like the leaven that raises the entire loaf of bread. What we're trying to do is to be that yeast. We're trying to raise the entire community through our efforts with the Blue Ocean Enterprises Challenge. We're trying to raise the efforts of individual entrepreneurs through our investments at Blue Ocean Enterprises. We want to make a difference. We want to keep Northern Colorado and Fort Collins a great place to be. And if we can play a small part in that, I think we'll have been successful at the end of the day.